I'm pretty sure that like the beauty influencers who use ring lights must also be using filters because they all look nice and I just look like greasy and ghostly.
Yeah, they also have like much larger ring lights and probably lighting from like other side. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it when it was still like lighter out, but because of technical difficulties, we couldn't. Hi, friends. I'm back since this is Alex, my husband, and I haven't uploaded in a while because of we were moving and then life stuff. But I convinced Alex to do my makeup for a video. So this is like my husband or my partner does my makeup tag, and we've been together for 7 years. Um, but Alex claims he hasn't like picked up on anything about how I do my makeup in that time somehow. So I don't know how this is gonna go. Um,
Eyeshadow goes on the eyes.
yeah, I mean, there's yeah. Um, so I'm gonna try to give Alex like as few like hints as possible. Like I'm gonna take my glasses off, so I'm gonna try to not really like I don't really want to like fully see like what he's doing until closer to the end. So, but I am just gonna give you one hint to start off because Alex was talking about how he was like concerned about like hurting me or poking me in the eye. So I'm just gonna tell you off the bat that one good like trick or technique is like hold the brush like closer to the end, and that will just make it like less like it make it give less pressure, I guess. And if you're using your finger for anything, use your ring finger because it's like the weakest finger. You can't see it, but I've like spread out a bunch of my makeup here. I haven't spread out everything because I have too much, and to be honest, there's some stuff I don't want Alex to touch because it's like either a really nice palette or like the shadows are softer or something that I'm just like he won't be able to use that. The only thing I will say is if Alex, if you decide you want to do like a pencil liner or something, then you can pick it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna like put an eye pencil near my eye. And same with mascara. Um, but other than that, it's pretty much like all you.
Oh boy.
Did,
Okay.
Did you think about this at all? Did you?
No. When do I think in advance?
Right. All right. I'm just gonna take my glasses off. So.
Okay. I know one of these is foundation. Or something like that.
You show the class what you're looking at. Or I can show.
Whatever these are.
He's saying
they do this, right?
Yeah, to like get it in focus. He's saying one of these. He's saying I know one of these. These is foundation. You should know what that is because you bought it for me.
It's kimchi chic. Man, that's shiny.
Do you remember what that is?
No.
You don't know. You don't even know what kind of product it is.
Is it a blush?
It might be.
Wow. No. Hints.
Also, some of the I just told you I wasn't gonna give you hints. Also, if you like look and like read the back of some of them, will even tell you what they are.
This one just says Forever Sun Kiss.
All right. Well, so what do you think? What might that tell you about a product? If something's calling itself sun-kissed, what do you think that might be?
It goes on your skin.
That's true. So you're gonna start with that?
Sure.
Okay. I also have on here.
Okay. Sure. I think I'm okay for now.
wash me anyway.
No. To be fair, I think this is the first place where we've had like a sink where I probably could watch you without. Our last place, I'd just be standing in the hallway staring at you. I mean, I wouldn't really, but that's if I needed to watch you, then yeah.
I've done it like, I've done some little things like on the couch or whatever.
Little things, but not like a full.
No. Did your mom wear makeup much when you were growing up?
Oh, probably. I didn't notice. I don't notice much.
Apparently not. Oh, see, you know that much?
Oh, I can read. My name is not Jared, and I am 19. My primer. So that goes on your eyes.
Mm. So what does primer mean?
Well, that goes on first.
Mm.
I know that. I just don't know if it's like finger or if I use a brush. Is there any brushes I can just like ruin? Like, is it possible?
Like, is it possible to ruin?
Yeah.
I don't think you would ruin any of my brushes with the products that I have.
Close your eyes.
Like, I think if you like dunked a powder brush in like a bunch of like liquid foundation, it might be a bit of a pain. But since I don't have,
Liquid foundation.
well, I do, but not in like a pot or anything that you can just like.
Is that okay? I'm coming in.
Just feels funny.
Oh, when you're not doing it?
Yeah, I'm not used to other people doing my makeup. I've had my makeup done by somebody else once. That was for our engagement photos.
Eyes are primed.
Okay. I was just thinking today about how like who else could I have do this and would struggle, and I think like a lot of people, like I don't think I have anybody, maybe like one person that I can think of that isn't like in my life who's as into like makeup as I am. But like I feel like if I like got my mom to do this, she'd have just as much trouble because I only remember her wearing foundation or like tinted moisturizer and mascara, and like she had like a few lipsticks.
Foundation primer. The foundation went on first.
There is a bit of debate of like how useful foundation primer is. Like a lot of people are like, oh, it's a waste of money, like you don't need it, but
yeah,
it depends. Just looking through eyeshadows now.
that one is scented.
It is.
Very strongly scented. Too Faced Razzle Dazzle Berry Eyeshadow Palette.
I should say that I bought that one at Winners. I did not financially support Too Faced with my money. They're problematic.
Let's see.
So I'm gonna show you. So this is a Smashbox palette. It's called the Nova Eye palette, and it's kind of like it's got some like purples and stuff. So I'm gonna show what brush you're using too. I can't see if it's in focus because my glasses are off. Everything's out of focus. So can you tell? Can you say like what kind of like shade you're going in with?
Purple. What?
They're like all purples in that palette. Is it a dark purple? Is it a
It's
light
the
purple?
dark purple without any sort of. It's like matte,
That's the word.
so not sprinkles.
Sprinkle.
Couldn't think of the word for sparkles. I feel like I'm using the wrong brush
What makes you feel that way?
because it's like not really applying. I told you you were gonna end up like Marge Simpson being shot with a makeup gun. Turn your head. Thank you.
I will say I don't really know what I look like, but I know you've already done like a few things wrong. So
I told you I had picked up nothing.
I don't know. I just felt like maybe you would have picked up something by osmosis just because I've watched like makeup videos around you and
I pick up a lot more things by actually doing them. Should I change brushes when I switch
what do you think?
colors? Maybe. Or no, you usually make a mess on these claws. So I feel like you dab them off. I don't know. I just don't want to cause like more work for you after the fact if like you have to clean several brushes.
I mean, think about it this way. If you, let's say you were painting a picture and you went in with like a dark purple, would you want to like go in with like a lighter color on the same brush?
Not without washing it off.
So if you are, yeah, so this isn't like, I feel like this isn't, but if you are like going in, especially with like if you're going dark to light, then I would say change brushes.
Yeah.
Vice versa, it's a lot easier to get away with just wiping it off. But what are we doing now?
I mean, I guess it's still a purple, but this one actually has the sparkles a little bit lighter.
Sort of more of like a warm tone purple, where the other one is cooler toned.
Like a little closer to like actual red, but still purple.
What kind of brush did you use for that?
Some thin.
It's called a pencil brush. Can't really see myself, but my eyes are quite dark.
Yes.
Which I don't necessarily mind, but it's like, for a beginner, that is a difficult. I wouldn't, if somebody was just starting to do eyeshadow, I wouldn't say go with a dark color right away. But
I guess there's this too. Oh wow.
this is really pretty. This is one of my favorite things that I own.
Those are really nice colors. So this one's labeled. It's called Amethyst. I'm not gonna lie, my whole look right now is actually more reminding me of like Star Wars MMO I play.
Oh yeah.
You can like, this isn't a compliment by the way. You can like add like corruption look,
Oh, okay. So
and
there's,
like their face gets like complexion, it starts to get darker and stuff, and
right,
that's what it
so-
reminds me of.
So like the Palpatine, like
Yeah.
reddish purple at the bottom.
Yeah. Hi, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Let's even out the mistakes. If you do it twice, it's no longer a mistake. You know what? Let's use this kimchi stuff.
You know what it is?
I'm just assuming it's blush, even though I could be very, very wrong. Yeah, you look like a kid who did their own makeup. I am so sorry.
Yeah, that blush is really big. You don't need to go with more.
More?
That blush is super pigmented. You're just putting...
I don't know what I'm doing. I told you.
Yeah, but when you put it on and then that much color comes off and then you go in and put more. I figured that. Where are you?
I don't know. Here.
Where are you putting this? I do not
I don't know. I
understand.
don't even know what. I know is blush goes on the face. Oh, that's another blush. Is that a stick blush?
Mhm.
I see.
You just like pull it off.
Oh. Ah, I see. I probably don't need to put more on you.
Probably not. That's like a lip scrub.
Scrub?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
It's like if you want to exfoliate.
Ah.
Kind of worried about what you're gonna do for lips.
So, no, it's not one of your custom ones, is it?
No, I didn't put those in there in case you like broke it or something.
Wasted it. Oh, this one has bats on it.
Mm-hmm.
Brucey matte. That'll probably really shine, but then you can like.
Yeah, it's a ColourPop one that was Safia Niagara's collaboration with ColourPop. Caitlin bought the lipsticks and she was like, I'm not gonna wear this one. Do you want it? And I said yes.
Okay.
Here, let me just. It's a bit of lip balm on, so just dab it off. So it's not as...
Okay. You ready?
No.
What? Does this feel with the right amount of pressure you usually put it on with?
It's really hard to say.
Just put your lips. Oh, it's messy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nail
Yeah.
polish is lighter.
Yeah. I don't know why you're choosing like the darkest colors of the most like unforgiving.
I don't know. I like it. I don't know what else to actually put on. Oh, there's Photo Finish Foundation Primer.
You could do well. There's something that you already came
There's a highlighter.
across. Yeah, you haven't done the highlight yet.
Yeah.
That's a liquid highlight. It comes out really quickly. So just put it on the. I put it there.
Hmm?
No, never mind.
Finger?
Never mind.
What?
Forget I said anything.
No, I don't know what a highlighter is actually used for.
Okay. To be fair, some people do put it on their nose. I don't tend to do that, but it's fine. You
this creative chaos.
Like, it's funny because I can feel you're definitely putting more on than I would, and then like you go in and you get more.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's really on my fingernail.
I'll just show her.
Yeah. You can definitely see yourself in the camera, can't you now?
I can see where there's dark, and I can see where there's highlight. I know that it's not, like, I can see enough to know that it's not good, but...
No, it is not good.
Alright. I guess
Take a picture for a thumbnail, though.
Yes. Or I could just do the Marge. I guess I could get taken out if I do the Marge Simpson one. There is one more step that I normally do.
Isn't there something that like sets it? I don't know. You spray yourself.
I don't always do that, but yes, you are correct. But I can bring the setting spray in here.
Okay.
But there is one more thing that I normally do to like set it. Now you don't have to do it. Do you have any idea?
Not at all. Nope.
You know, I don't even think I'm gonna put. Do you want me to put a pencil liner on?
No, it's okay.
I don't think I'm gonna.
I don't think it's gonna help.
No, I don't think I'm gonna put mascara on either because that's just gonna make this harder to remove, and I know I'm going to want to do that pretty much immediately.
Yeah, I don't know what the last step is.
Okay. So I'm gonna put my glasses on and see, and then I'm gonna tell you about all you did wrong and what I normally do.
So everything?
Yep, that is like that. This is like worse than I could have possibly imagined.
I told you.
I know you did. I guess I just had some faith in you that you could do something that like. All right, so you totally messed up right at the start because this Forever Sunkissed, it is a bronzer. It is not a foundation. So a bronzer is something that you put on to make you look like a little bit tan, but you don't put it over your whole face because otherwise you look like brown and orange, which is how I look right now.
Yes, you do.
So what I normally start with the eyes. So you did the one thing I guess you did right was putting eye primer on. I don't know if you really put it on like correctly, but you can put it on with your finger. I find it works a little bit better if I use like a little bit on a fluffy brush and then blend it out. And then, so if I were to, so this is the palette you used.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to use this myself, I would start with, say, this color here, this like mid-tone pink in the middle, and start with that in the crease, and then work my way up to a dark color like that. Okay. And you don't want, and when you're using a dark color, you don't want to use like a big brush like this. You want to start with, and you don't want to use, this is more for like lining and stuff, or if you want to do something in the inner corner. So what I would have used is like, if you were gonna go for like an all over the lid look, you will want to use like a flat brush like that. Just waiting for Tone's color to stop jingling.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want something like flat that you could like pack on color with, and then you'd want to like blend it out with something like this or this. But typically, some people might go in like dark first and then blend it out, but I find that makes it more difficult. Also, so for like foundation, I think I only even like included one like cream foundation, which is this tinted moisturizer. So for the face, you would have wanted to go in with that. And a good rule is you want to use cream products before you use any powder products on the face. So what you did is like you went in with like a powder blush before you did a liquid highlight.
Okay.
I would do the liquid highlight first, or a liquid highlight with like a liquid or cream blush. There's the dog who's causing trouble.
Let's make you make less noise at least.
So yeah. And what so this like pencil brush that you used, this would be good for like if you wanted to go under the eye, which you use like this for. Unless you're like doing like a look where you're like trying to add like sleepy eyes or something for like a specific reason, I would not use anything this big under the eyes. Did you put on concealer?
Oh god, no.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I saw it. I was just like, I figured by the time I added anything, I figured it was too late for that.
Yeah, because like I mean, by putting on this first, you pretty much ruined any possibility of it looking good. But after I do my whole face, I usually put on a little bit of like pressed powder like this. It's like close to my skin tone to kind of help set and just prevent things from getting oily.
Okay.
And this is just the one that I currently have. Yeah. Did you learn anything today?
That I should never do your makeup?
I mean, I think we already knew that.
I learned how easily it is to make somebody's face orange.
I mean, if you use bronzer over the whole face, yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's actually, the lipstick is not that bad, like relatively speaking.
Like it's on there.
Yeah.
It's just not
cleanly
on there.
It's bleeding out a little bit, but it's definitely not as bad as I thought it would be, especially because these colors are very difficult to use. Usually I use a lip liner with this one for that reason, to like help.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the dark lipsticks are not easy. So out of everything, I would actually say the lips are the least bad. Now that I'm in the bathroom, I see how bad the lipstick actually is. Like, it's even worse than it looked in the like webcam viewfinder. All right, well, I suppose that is it for this video. I don't really know how to end this. There's nothing to say. I think I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised.
Do you want a divorce?
No, but
are you contemplating a divorce?
I just think that maybe let this be a lesson to all of you, that if maybe just pay like a little bit of attention to your partner's hobbies, even if they don't interest you. Just pay like a little bit of attention, enough to know what a bronzer is, or whatever the equivalent of a bronzer is in like your partner's hobby. Maybe just a little, pay a little bit attention, just a bit. I guess just like and comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, though I don't know why you would. If you want to see more videos with Alex in them, let me know. He might say no, but who knows. If you want to see a video with Tone in it, he probably won't cooperate, but Tone, come here. If you want to see a video with
Tone will do your makeup.
Uh, you just eat it.
Yeah, he would.
If you anyway, if you have it, or if you have any ideas for other videos you want me to do, let me know. Cause I've just with a lot of what's been going on, like with the move and like some like little kind of like physical health stuff that's happening, it's kind of hard for me to figure out like what I'm gonna do next. So let me know if you have any ideas and what you think of this makeup look. Let me know if you learned anything. I promise my hair is not as bad as it looks on camera. No, it actually is, but I did wash it today.
Way better than your makeup.
That's true. Silver linings. All right. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Bye.